Do you get into Amazon or do you get into e-commerce, or maybe both? There's a completely different market, and if you're not aware of it, you might be getting into the wrong platform. Hi, I'm Norm Farrar, aka The Beard Guy here, and I'm at DigitalMarketer Studios. Probably the first thing we should talk about, it's the audience. Do you want to go over to Amazon, where you have a captivated audience on the world's largest product search engine? Or do you want to go onto an e-commerce platform like WordPress or Shopify and drive traffic over to that site? One of the reasons why you want to think about this is you'll hear about this from Amazon sellers all the time, the Amazon fees. These fees can be up to 50%. Now that includes your advertising, your Amazon fees, your long-term storage fees, you name it, but it's around 50%. Now you're giving that up because the audience is already there. They're there to buy. I don't know about you, but when I go to Amazon, I'm really not browsing. I want to buy something. And that's why it's so important. A lot of sellers think, I'm gonna head over to Amazon and sell some products. I'll get tons of products. Man, you don't understand what you're getting into. It's work. It's not just putting something up and selling. That was Amazon 2013. Now you've got to know something. You've got to at least take a course, or you've got to build up your content, and you have to understand this beast, and it is a beast. You don't have to understand it all. You can outsource a lot of this, but at the beginning, you're going to have to know how it operates. And if you don't know about this, you're going to be wasting your time and, more importantly, your money. So I'm going to get back to that in a second, but let's take a look at e-com, where we could usually have WordPress or Shopify, or there's a ton of others. But what do you have to do there? Well, you have to get traffic. You can create a house in the middle of the desert, but if you don't give an address to this great house, nobody's going to find it. And that's the same with your e-com site. So people have to find it. You're going to have to spend money to get people and drive traffic. Like you've probably learned, external traffic is really important. And you've probably seen a lot of these courses right in DigitalMarketer. And if you haven't, you should be. So external traffic is the main driver of getting your products seen and being able to be successful. So let's compare the two. First, we'll go over to Amazon. And the biggest difference on Amazon is captivated audience. Amazon is the largest product search engine in the world. It's a captivated audience. People are there because they want to buy a product. They're going to search, and there's going to be a ton of competition. This is something else we got to think about. There's a lot of product on Amazon right now. And it used to be where you could go and have a go-to product. Go to Alibaba, get a product, and you could start selling. Well, there's a lot of people selling that exact same product. And I'm going to tell you, you can even tell by the product images. They're using the manufacturer's images. You have to stand out. And if you don't stand out, you might have a captivated audience, but you're going nowhere. Same over with the e-com platform. So if you're working with WordPress, or if you're working with Shopify or any others, now you're driving all this traffic over to your listing, and that could cost you. It could cost you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50%. That's where the Amazon platform and the e-commerce platforms kind of equal out. But with your platform, you have more control of your money and the external traffic that you want to drive over. You have to be familiar with this. And if you're not, check out the Digital Marketers course, because if you don't understand e-commerce traffic, you're going to be wasting time and money. And that's the same over at Amazon. If you don't understand the overall beast, then you could be wasting a lot of money over there too. One of the other things that is so important, and you need to understand this, who owns the customer? On Amazon, it's not yours. Amazon owns the customer. In fact, you're breaking TOS if you approach that customer. So you could be suspended, or you can be suppressed or suspended. On e-com, they're your customers. You can target them any way that you want. You come up with some creative marketing campaigns, keep them driving back. From what I understand, and I might be wrong here, but if you drive a repeat customer back, I think that equals around 44% of your revenue. So just imagine that. You can't do that on Amazon. So this is where your brand has to really stand out. If you've got a brand, and we're talking micro brands here, if you've got a brand, how do you make that brand stand out? And that's going to be a key. It's got to be that main image. If you're not putting the time and the money into the main image, that's one image. That's all they have. They have microseconds to make a decision on this huge page of 60, now 90 different products. And if you're not in the top, you're not going to be seen. So you've got to spend money to make sure that, at least for the keywords, the main keywords, the long tail keywords, that you could be seen. On the other hand, think about it. You can go over, you can have external traffic, you can build out a funnel, different types of funnels, but it could be a gorgeous website. And now this piques your interest. And as long as you understand where people are looking or how the eye travels, and you understand the basics of e-com, then you've got a really great advantage over Amazon. So kind of keep that in mind. There's a lot of products that I've seen outsell Amazon. And I'm not talking like 2-to-1 or 20-to-1. I'm talking sometimes 30 or 40-to-1. Now that's a great premium pet product that I know is selling right now. They're not selling that much on Amazon because they didn't market to the Amazon audience, but they did a great job marketing on the e-com audience. Two different audiences. Know the demographic before you get into the marketplace. All right, that's the end of this video, and now you know the difference between Amazon versus e-com. You can make a choice for yourself. Now, if you're looking for more great videos, just make sure you check out this series.